guys, I'm Nikki Sizemore. Welcome to my kitchen and welcome back to my channel. I can hardly contain myself. I'm so excited because today I'm going to show you how to make my easy crepe cake recipe. This is a show-stopping dessert and you're not going to believe how easy it is to make. We're going to start with a batch of my crepes. I'm going to link to that video below. These crepes can be made using regular all-purpose flour or gluten-free flour. Now here's the best part. You can make those crepes months ahead of time and freeze them. And then assembling the cake is really simple. We're going to make a luscious and creamy chocolate whipped cream filling. Spread that in between each crepe layer. Then we're going to top the whole thing with fresh whipped cream, berries, and we're not done yet. We're also going to drizzle it with melted dark chocolate. This is the perfect dessert for the holidays. It's awesome for any special occasion. My family and friends go nuts over it. You're gonna feel like a superhero. Yes, you can make this crepe cake. I can't wait to show you how it's done. So let's head to the kitchen. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. That way you won't miss out on any of my wholesome, family-friendly, and naturally gluten-free recipes. Before making the cake, you'll need to whip up a batch of my easy blender crepes. I will link to that step-by-step video below. They're a cinch to make and you can make them ahead. Now for the filling, this is really simple. We're essentially making chocolate whipped cream. I'm adding heavy cream, powdered sugar, cocoa powder, use a good quality, vanilla extract, a little coffee liqueur, it's optional but delicious, and a pinch of salt to my stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can use hand beaters instead. Beat this on medium-high, stopping and scraping down the sides once or twice until the cream is thick and rich and holds a peak. By the way, this is also the frosting on my chocolate quinoa cake, which I will link to below. Now let's assemble the cake. Arrange one crepe in the center of a cake stand or a serving platter, then spread about a half cup of that chocolate whipped cream frosting evenly over top. Place another crepe on top, then keep repeating this pattern until you use 8 crepes total, ending with a crepe on top. Cover the cake and refrigerate it for at least 2 hours or up to 1 day. This will make it easier to slice. If you're short on time, you can freeze it for 30 minutes. Now for the whipped cream topping. I have heavy cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract. I'm using hand beaters here, but you could use your stand mixer again. And beat this cream to medium peaks. We want it to billow over the crepe cake. Spread that evenly. I like to do a few little swirls. And then top the cake with fresh raspberries. Now we're not done yet. We are going to drizzle the whole thing with melted dark chocolate. The combination of that dark chocolate with the juicy tart berries, the creamy whipped cream, and then that tender crepe cake is heaven. This is the perfect celebratory dessert for any special occasion or holiday meal. You can even completely assemble the cake and then refrigerate it for a couple of hours before serving. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I would love to hear what you think about this easy crepe cake recipe, so let me know in the comments below. I've included below a link to the full recipe with all of the measurements, and I've also included a link to my website where you can find a ton of main dishes, appetizers, and other recipes that would pair really well with this crepe cake. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.